For this project, you will need a glass jar that you can get at any thrift store. You'll need note cards or multi-purpose labels, scissors, and a hole punch. You'll need some clear tape, some twine and a permanent marker, as well as some colored paper. To start this project, you'll either need a note card or one of the multi-purpose labels. The labels tend to leave a sticky residue on the glass, so I prefer the note cards. Cut your note card in half, or just make sure it's at least skinnier than your clear piece of tape. Then write 2017 on the note card with your permanent marker. Then rip off a piece of tape that will be long enough to wrap around the entire glass jar. Make sure you place the tape in the middle of your note card so there's a little bit of tape on the top, bottom, and both sides. Now attach it to your jar wherever you want, and then smooth down the tape to make sure it's firmly secured all the way around. You can then set the jar aside because we're going to work on the paper that will hold our memories. Make sure you have all different colors so it's more festive. You'll need to cut the paper into strips. You can make these as small or big as you want. I'm cutting mine in approximately 2 by 3 inch squares, so that way I have enough room to write a long memory if I want. Then use a hole punch. Here you can see I have one shaped in a heart, and you're going to punch a hole in the corner of the paper. You'll probably want to cut out approximately 30 to 40 pieces of paper so that you don't have to refill them as often. Once you have all of them punched with your hole puncher, you're going to take your twine and run it through the hole. You can always refill these later. Now you're going to attach this to your jar. The amount of twine that you'll need really depends on you. For me, I cut an extra long piece and wrapped it around multiple times because I really like the look of all the twine sitting at the top. So I just kept wrapping it around about 5 or 6 times. Once you get to the end and you don't have any more twine, tie it off and make a couple of knots. But don't do the knots so tight that you can't add more paper later on. And that is pretty much it. So now you have your memory jar ready to go, and all you have to do now is write a memory. So when it's time, all you do is rip off one of your pieces of paper and then write down your memory. I do encourage you to also include who wrote the note and what the date was. Then you just fold it up so that you can't see what it says and drop it into your memory jar. Then at the end of the year, you should have a ton of memories that you'll be able to read on New Year's Eve. This is a really fun way to ring in the new year and look back on the previous one.